Energy, it's a very exciting company. It has a history, a very international history, starting in Iraq. We've been in Indonesia. We've closed down our Indonesian stuff now. We've had a mixed experience over there, and we've refocused ourselves right now. We're focusing on the proven oil development reserves. We're focusing on Saskatchewan and Western Canada right now, and we have aspirations of the Middle East here. But what we want to do is we want to establish a cash flow base so that we can take the E out of the exploration part of our E&P equation here. So cash flow developing into exploration or non-exploration projects to generate more cash flow. What we did was we drilled a vertical well, our first well in Saskatchewan under the arrangement that we have with our partner over there. Went down to 900 meters, as you say, and we hit the side channel of the Wascana formation there. So we were pleased to see that. We had oil shows coming up in the drill results. So we've cased the well right now, and we have the ability to go horizontal on that well in the future here. So overall, we've shut that down, like I say, and now we're moving on to our second target in Saskatchewan here, which we're doing a horizontal well on that using a slotted liner. We expect our spud date to be, and we're to be announced here exactly when it is, but it's probably going to be around mid-December here, December 15th. So what happens with the horizontal is we go down and we go sideways, obviously. And to put it in kind of layman's terms here, we have a slotted liner with holes in that liner, and you have multi-locations which you can pull the oil from the reservoir there. So the theory is that you can produce many more barrels instead of just going straight down into the well on a vertical here. Right next where our next location is, it's about 1.5 kilometers northeast of our current location, and it's on a structural high, which means we're at the highest point, obviously, of the on the formation here. And just 400 meters over, we have another intermediate oil and gas company in Western Canada, and they're producing about 2,000 barrels a day. Like I say, about 400 meters there. So we're pretty excited about this. We're going to be using some new technology as well, which is exciting. And yeah, hopefully we're going to have some good success here to report to the markets here mid to the end of December, a good Christmas present. Oh, that will be well number 2 that we're doing in mid-December here. The rest of the program that we have, well 3, 4, 5, we hope to continue with this trend. I mean, what we want to do is analyze our results here. We also have a seismic chute that we've acquired in the area. So we want to interpret that. We want to make sure we're drilling well 3, well 4, well 5 in the most optimal positioning in the area. Quite likely, we'll do the horizontal on those as well, yes. Yes, we've been looking at a number of projects in Western Canada and the Western Canadian Sedimentary Basin. Saskatchewan, again, is the focus. I mean, it's a very stable environment. As I say, we've had some pretty wild rides in the international side right now. So if we can find the properly priced acquisition for barrels and upside, we will jump on that. And again, we are looking at opportunities there. Well, that's where we really see the upside in the Middle East here. Everybody knows that the Middle East is full of oil. For instance, we've enhanced our board of directors here recently. There's 2 very experienced people who have come on the board, Sarah Akbar and Henry Legrer. Sarah, she is from Kuwait. She's done several oil and gas projects over there, very dialed into the area. Henry as well, he is experienced in all parts of Africa here, in particular the Middle East, lived there. And then to supplement the team there on the board of directors, myself here is had international experience around the world here, and Richard Wadsworth, who has worked in Iraq here for the last 6 years and taken an oil field from 0 to about 50, 60,000 barrels. So with that diverse board of directors and kind of senior management team, We hope to excel this into the Middle East, and that's really where the honey is going to be on this investment opportunity with Sonoro. Yeah, well, I mean, as I say, we're focusing on the Middle East, North Africa area. We can't say too much about it right now. We're hopeful that we'll be announcing something in December here on that. But like all good things, and in dealing with national oil companies, it takes time. We feel we're very close, but we can't give any guarantees out there. That's where the excitement is for Sonoro moving into the new year. That's something that we have really made a strategic initiative to improve. I mean, in Indonesia, we had difficulties and we weren't communicating with the marketplace like I would have liked to. And that was because we didn't have the news to produce here. But we want consistent news flow. We want to tell investors what we're doing, and we plan consistent flow, like I say, this being one of the channels, to get our news flow out there. They should be keeping in mind that we are going to have a stable cash flow base. Like I say, this isn't going to be a swing for the fences sort of company that it's going to be do or die. But where we have the extreme upside is in this Middle East project that we're looking at right now. I'm very excited about 2024 here and the upside for Sonoro here, and I thank all the investors who have stayed with us. It's been a wild ride, and hopefully this is going to pay off for you in 2024.